Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your featured speaker, Dr. Vu.
So I recently had an imposter moment. I'm writing my book, Thrive State. You see, I'm a medical doctor, and I have overcome diabetes and hypertension on my own, and I put together a compilation of the medical stories and the research behind peak performance, longevity, and human potential. But as I'm sitting at home, I'm looking out the window, and on the other side of this window are these security bars that basically line my entire house. They're old white paint, rusted, cobwebs, and then on the other side of that is this neglected porch of dead grass and weeds in this rundown neighborhood with 2 liquor stores flanked at the end of my block. How's this thriving? You see, a year ago, I had this beautiful home that had these massively ornate glass windows that opened up to this deck with panoramic views of the Silver Lake Reservoir, the Griffith Observatory, and the Hollywood sign. You see, I left that home, and I left my job as a full-time interventional radiologist to work on myself, to really share the message of health. And I was really excited to work on this book. But then COVID-19 happened. And then the quarantine, and then the protest, and then the riots. That was terrible. Right around the same time, I had also discovered that my partner, Tiffany, was pregnant. So many things happened at that time. I was just thinking in my head, how am I going to provide for this family? How am I going to finish editing this book? It was a terrible time, but I knew there was going to be a silver lining, but I didn't know where it was going to come from. So there I was, feeling stressed out and sorry for myself, thinking, how am I going to provide for this family? And then Tiffany and I said, hey, let's just make this new place into a home. And so we bought some peel-off window frosted stickers to cover up all the windows in the security bars. We got some old patio furniture, we put it out on the porch. And then we turned my office into Kira's bedroom. We got this princess canopy, we put it in the center of the room. There's some baby pictures of her all over the wall, also some of her original artwork. And we took this old medical bed frame, you know, the one that inclines, declines, and vibrates? The stuff you find in a doctor's garage, right? Well, we made that all pretty too. And then magic came the day Kira arrived. We opened the door, and she runs in. She's never had a bedroom before. So she jumps on the bed, making it go up, go down. She says, hey, this is my transformer bed. She's never had a Porsche before. So she runs out, she runs around in circles in her euphoric 6-year-old state of mind. And to her, this place might as well have been Disneyland. And there hasn't been a day that has passed that she hasn't demonstrated the same amount of joy and excitement and gratitude for her new home, the one I was ashamed to live in. You know, feeling her joy yanked me out of my story of being an imposter. It reminds me that a simple shift, millimeter shift in our perspective, in the story that we tell ourselves, can change our minds and bodies from being in a stress state to that of a thrive state. It reminds me that I choose my mindset, I choose the way I see the world, and I choose how I react or respond to life circumstances. And in doing so, I also choose the quality of my life, my health, and how I show up in the world. And so I ask you, is there a fixed way of thinking or believing, an old disempowering story that has you stuck in your current state of health, performance, or emotion? Are you stuck and in need of a paradigm shift? If you are, I know the perfect 6-year-old girl that will yank you right out. Today, I'm so privileged to be able to serve my high-profile clients with the latest in anti-aging and performance medicine. But even with all the research and advances in medicine, I still conclude that it is you, your story, and your choices which are the most powerful medicines any doctor can prescribe. Thank you.
Dr. Vu. Yeah. Fantastic.